Hi you guys, Theresa here, coming on here, talk a little bit about the dealing with your emotions as you're going through this journey. And I just kind of demonstrate, this is kind of usually how I feel about myself anyway. You know, we all have that, where no matter how much weight we lose, this is how we're probably going to view ourselves forever. So, yesterday was a very difficult day. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you read my post. I went ahead and vented and posted on there, even though I should have posted it on my Losing for Life page, and I forgot. I just did it on my journal one. But, I believe in posting the good, the bad, and the ugly, and not just the cheery stuff, because we all go through, no matter how hard we try, those down days. And I think, if anything, we go through them even more when we are dealing with eating correctly. When we are not emotionally overeating any longer, you're going to feel more emotional. Because before, how I dealt with, in my case anyway, how I dealt with my emotion was to go eat something. And now that I'm not doing that, I'm not allowing myself to emotionally overeat, I have to deal with all these emotions that I haven't really ever dealt with before. So sometimes, I get down. Coupled with the fact that I was sick with the flu, so I didn't take my antidepressant, and I'm on a mild antidepressant anxiety med, but I didn't take it for 24 hours. And I take St. John's wort too, twice a day, and I didn't take that, and I could really, really, really feel the effect. Plus, I'm a really big introvert. I'm an artist anyway. And so, I'm an introvert. I have Asperger's syndrome, always have had, and ADHD, and, so, let's see, I lost my thoughts that happened. So I'm an introvert anyway, but then once in a while I do get lonely, and just there was nobody around to really talk. Everybody's busy with their life. It wasn't anybody did anything to me or anything like that. It was just, I'm just having an off day. Like I said, I used to go and soothe myself with food, and that's very hard. And before you say anything, yes, I know. Keep busy, find other interests, and I have opened back up my art studio. I'm even selling some of the prints from my work now. I'm taking orders and selling the sachet scarves and the other scarves, the infinity scarves, and Afghans, things like that. And I've got orders coming in for that. And normally I do keep myself very busy. It's just yesterday, with being sick with the flu, on top of all of this, I couldn't keep myself busy, and so that's what happened. And it does, though, really help if you keep yourself busy. I mean, that helps so much with not wanting to emotionally overeat. And opening back up my art studio was the best thing I ever did. That's the best thing I ever did, because now I go in there and I throw my headphones on and I crank up the music and I go in there and work. I especially like to go in there and work after my husband's gone to bed, because he goes to bed before me, because I'm a night owl. I always have been. Even as a kid, I was a night owl. And when I was raising children, of course, I couldn't allow myself the luxury of staying up half the night, because, I've got to get up early in the morning and take care of them and stuff. But now that they're all raised and grown and got families of their own, I can do it. I get up a little bit with my husband in the morning, Well, he brings coffee into me, and we sit and chat and stuff. But other than that, it works out well for both of us. But keep yourself busy. One of the things, and this may be a little bit different train of a thought, because let me share my story with you real quick. I've been down this road before. No, I haven't had weight loss surgery before, but I did in the year 2000 lose over 200 pounds. Well, I started before that. I started in 1997. I lost over 200 pounds. I kept it off for 5 years. But then the depression and stuff came back. I had fixed up here why I had overeaten. Those issues all resurfaced because it all happened with what I call the honeymoon phase. You're losing weight, people start noticing, they're all congratulating you, you feel great, newfound energy, smaller clothes, doing things you've never done before, but then that does die off. People expect you just to be normal, but we've never been normal. So then you really don't know what to do. And if you haven't changed the reason why you ate, trust me, you will go back into eating. And anyway, that's what I believe. And that's because I've sat and thought about this a lot. And it's like, what changes are you going to make this time so you don't go down this road before? Because even though you're getting weight loss surgery, for me, the gastric bypass, it is just a tool. It is not the cure-all. And, you will have to change your eating habits massively for the rest of your life, and you also have to fix why you overeat. And I went and got a lot of therapy for a few years. Quit smoking now. I'm smoke-free for over 2 years. So I wanted to quit that long before I tackled this and stuff, because I knew that was one of the things I had to do. Still not easy, you still, come up with, issues, and then how to deal with them. How I dealt with them yesterday was I had that good cry. And then I talked with my husband and stuff, and just kind of worked through it. I made it. I made it. But it wasn't easy, and I think having a flu helped, though, was not wanting to eat everything inside as much. But like I said, I've been down that journey before, and so I'm well prepared for the loose skin, because I had it before, and that was 15 years before, so I'm going to probably have even more, and all of that. So I knew I had to change my lifestyle, because it's just one component of why you overeat. Because to me, the fat is a symptom. It's just the what do you call it? Is a side effect. The fat is a side effect of the core problem of what's really wrong. Whether you're dealing with something in your past, food addiction, or both, usually with us. So, anyway, that's my belief. And I've sat and talked with my dietitian and nurse practitioner about that. And, but just want to come on here and just do a quick video about that. Just, continuing on my journey. I think, too, I feel a lot of pressure right now, because it's getting closer, and, but I need to get my butt in gear. Like I said, I've got I've got some business to take care of, and I've got orders that I need to get started and get going on. So I hope everybody's doing good. Remember, together we can all make a vast difference. You all are doing great. Whether or not you have lost, you have plateaued, or you have gained a little bit, we're going to have the good, the bad, and the ugly days. But together we can all make a vast difference. And I love you guys at whatever weight you're at, were, or gonna be. And I hope you have a super day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.